Yo, I always want to take a picture like this.
What's that? Oh, Yellowberry.
What's good?
You got the strap?
I got the strap. Hi, y'all. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who may or may not already know, my name is Alex, aka Yellowberry.
Go ahead. I don't bite.
For today's segment, I have my dear friend, Teebs. Introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Teebs. Nah, don't put that out.
Alright, so introduce yourself again. So it's my friend Teebs, aka Egypt, and we gonna get into why we call her Egypt.
Tune in.
Okay.
It's about to get real.
So, for starters, as you can see by the title of my video, my friend here is a dancer.
I don't bite. Nah.
So, do you prefer a dancer or a stripper?
Listen, I don't care. It don't matter to me. I don't feel no way about it.
Okay. So, like, what made you start dancing, stripping?
To be honest.
Sorry.
To be honest, I feel like I was always a wild girl. Like, I really like to party.
We went to school together, so.
First of all, Al is my ace boom cool, so she know how we used to give it up. So I was just like, you know what? I could party and make money at the same time. Seems like a win-win situation.
It don't sound too bad. I mean, when you first told me you were a dancer, I was like, oh shit. Do you remember when I was like, yo, where can I get some shoes from? I'm about to do it with you. Then my skinny ass was like, where am I going? I'm not shaking this little chicken ass on nobody's stage. And I really went through with it. Like, I thought she was gonna, like, you know, do it 1 or 2 times. Sis really made like a fake profession out of it. So,
and mind you, when I was doing it, I had a day job. So the first few years, well, I was only doing it for a few years, but like the first like year I had a day job, so I was doing both at the same time.
My girl was getting no sleep. I remember that.
No, I was literally getting no sleep. I had to be to work at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I was leaving out of the club at like 4 o'clock, ready to go open my store. Like, hey, Miss Supervisor,
this is what you call a hustler right here, okay? And so, how long have you been dancing for?
I think it might have been 2.5 years.
All right, so people have this preconceived notion that when you're a dancer or a stripper, you fuck in the back.
Let's not say fuck in the back. The real question is, the real question is, people have this saying that strippers fuck for money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all have this saying, but girls that work 9 to 5s, girls that got degrees, they fuck for money too. So you can't just have that stereotype on strippers. You should have that stereotype on everybody else as well.
Okay,
but
a slight point.
There's strippers that do fuck in the back, and there's strippers that don't fuck in the back.
Which category do you fall in?
Bitch, I don't fuck in no back.
Do guys ever like try to touch you inappropriately?
Yes, you gotta bring them back down to size.
Oh my gosh. So like nobody like tries to stop it when like no security, no nobody?
I mean, they don't be on our back. They not our personal security guard, but it's up to us to stand up for ourselves. Like, listen, don't play with me, but you gotta be serious. I mean, you at girls go to regular parties and guys try to touch them all the time.
Does your mom not let you like dance?
To be honest, I think it was like I can remember this day like yesterday. I think it was like 2 weeks before I started dancing. I was like, Mom, I'm be a dancer. And then she probably honestly thought I was playing.
Like we all thought you was going to be playing?
like she thought I was playing. So she turned around and was like, all right. 2 weeks later at like 11 o'clock, I'm like, yes, at night. I'm like, Mom, I'm going to the strip club. I'm going to be a dancer. She was like, what? I'm like, yes. And I just chucked my deuces up and just laughed. But you know, you gotta remember, I started dancing at like 22. So it was like, I'm I'm grown.
Grown enough.
I'm grown enough. Yeah, I'm grown enough. So it's like she couldn't tell me not to go.
So after telling your mother, like, how was your first time dancing at a strip club?
Let me tell y'all bitches something. The first time I danced at a strip club, I didn't make no money.
Like literally $0?
I was so nervous and so shy, but there was no customers there either. It was a bad night at a strip club, but I didn't make no money at all. At all.
So what does a bad night look like and what does a good night look like?
A bad night is no money.
But like,
you don't make no money, $0. A bad night is when you don't make no money.
But can a bad night be because of you or because like nobody in, like there's just nobody in the club?
Nah, it's just nobody in the club. I mean, I feel like I'm a hustler, so if it's money in the club, I'm gonna make it regardless. But if there's no money in the club, bitch, then strippers is like, listen, I'm about to find a day job.
Oh, really?
Yes!
On average, on a good night, how much do you think you can make? Like, what's a good night to you?
A good night is $1,000. A good night is definitely $1,000.
Let me get my body up real quick, cause this day job ain't working for me.
A good night is definitely $1,000.
Wow. Have you met any celebrities before?
I met a few. I mean, it wasn't like interactions like, I got their number, hey boo. No, it was like, you know, I met them, they probably threw me a couple of dollars, and that was it. I met Cardi, I met Mano, I met
Cardi,
Meek, I met a lot of.
And you actually danced in front of them.
I danced.
Not just breathe the same club air, but you like.
I danced for Cardi. I danced for Mano.
Did she slap your ass?
Nah, Cardi a celebrity bitch. She would not get that close to you.
Really? Do you ever see anyone you know?
I mean, throughout the 2.5 years, I don't see that much people that I know.
Really?
No.
How do you deal with cheap customers?
First of all, I'm upfront. I ask them, like, I give them a time frame. If I'm talking to you, I'll give you about 3 to 5 minutes. Within that 3 to 5 minutes, I can figure out if you're going to spend some money or not.
What was your worst experience at the strip club?
Guys, my worst experience was actually last night. I was giving this guy a lap dance, and it was like, I mean, it was like for like a couple of songs, and then, you know, all his money was done. So he was like pulling me, and I'm like, I'm pulling back, and then I'm realizing like he's really pulling me, because I can look in his eyes and he was just like it was like a possessive, I don't know, he was giving me like a possessive look. So once I realized he was pulling me, he was pulling my left hand, so I just punched the nigga and kept punching him. Like,
as a stripper, you are protected, like in the club. Like, you're not like a piece of meat, and like the bouncers and everybody's like, oh, fuck her. Let me tell you, have your way with her.
That depends on what club you work at. Because I worked at clubs and the security didn't give a fuck about us. Like, if you wasn't tipping them, they didn't care. They didn't care if a customer done hit you over the head with a bottle. And that was the majority of the clubs that I worked in. The club that I work in now, but I feel like I'm well protected. I don't play with customers.
Is there drama in the club? I know I be praying on like the shade room and stuff like that a couple months back. Like, strippers was arguing about like the blacks and the Spanish and the this and the light skin, the dark skin.
Oh, that's New York.
That's only in New York?
Like, alright, let me tell y'all the truth. In New York, well, majority of the strip clubs in New York, they favor Spanish girls over black girls. But down south, baby, this little chocolate skin. Hey, yo, mama. In the strip club world, it's all girls. Like, high school, it's a lot of cattiness, there's a lot of jealousy, it's a lot of cutthroat. So, of course, it's going to be a lot of drama. Like, first thing I get into drama, but now I'm a better woman today, so I ignore it. Because I got too much shit.
What kind of drama you was getting into?
A large. Nah, to be honest, guys, I used to get into a lot of drama. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like,
were you actually like fighting and stuff, or just like?
There's a lot of girls that really don't like me, and I really don't give a fuck. And yeah, I've been in situations where I had to actually fight. But
Fight? A fight?
A win-win. A champion.
Do you dance naked?
Ow. The club that I work in now, I do.
Okay. Is it your first club dancing naked?
No, it's not my first club I dance naked, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Like, honestly, I can dance naked. I mean, I guess I'm so secure with my body. Like, I don't care.
So, as a dancer, people definitely believe that you need to have, like, the fat old ass, the big old tickle bitties, well, big old titties. Do you need that to make a good coin?
Let's say this. There's a lot of pressure to get your body done as a dancer. Guys come to the strip club wanting to see a certain type of girl. So if you're not that certain type of girl in that club setting, like, all right, let's talk about it. There's urban strip club and there's predominantly white strip clubs. Your body type might not fit the urban strip club.
Did you get your body done?
No.
Let us see it. Get out. Let us see some.
My butt look flat.
Stand. Girl, you
I am
stand up on the chair,
standing
like. See?
Oh, look. Because it's skinny minis that be getting it like myself. I know girls that's the same size as my friend, and they get it. They get it, making $1,000 a night.
Has a mama ever been in the... Oh, sorry, my allergies acting up. Have you ever been in the club and, like, smelled a girl's vagina? Like, damn, bitch, like, tonight's not your night. You smell a little funky.
Nah, I never smelled a bitch being fishy. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wow.
I mean, I had a guy come up to me and tell me that some girl ass stinks, but...
You sure it wasn't talking about you? So, do you recommend anybody to be a dancer?
No.
Really?
No.
I thought you would say
I feel
yeah.
like it comes with too much stuff. Like, you have to really be headstrong to be a dancer. There's a lot of critics. You gotta worry about what your family's gonna think. You gotta deal with disrespect from guys at the club. Like, you gotta be headstrong. Like, a lot of people ain't cut out for this life. Like, you gotta be that bitch. Like, in a strip club, like, a nigga try you, be like, you gotta be that aggressive type of girl, and a lot of girls don't have it in them.
But any girl that's aspiring to be a stripper, or just, you know, just feel like she want to do it just for the money for right now, like, what advice do you have for her?
These bitches are not your friends. They're gonna do a lot of cutthroat shit. Don't trust nobody. Save your money, budget, because it's as fast as you get it, as fast as you can lose it. Don't spend your money on materialistic shit. Just because you see everybody else feeding their ego don't mean you gotta feed your ego too and buy the latest bag that's out. Nah, it's not even worth it.
So guys, that is the conclusion of this interview with Teebs the dancer.
Wait, hold on, y'all.
What?
Can I tell y'all why I love my friend?
Why?
Because a lot of dancers, they're not friends with their friends they were friends with before they started dancing. And that's because they friends will be too judgmental. My bitch, she never judged me since day one. Like, she never made me feel like she works here and I'm a dancer, so I should feel less, you know, that I should feel less than myself. Like, she really support me in everything I do.
Excuse me.
Get your friend like that.
Get you a friend like me.
It's a girl gang, y'all.
Get you a friend like me.
It's a girl gang, yeah. We take trips,
like
you know.
That'll be the end of our segment. Do you want to give them your Instagram before we go?
Egypt_Milan.
Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we will see you in the next one.
Yo, my elbows ashy, bro.
You dance with ashy ass elbows?
I don't give a fuck. They black, bro.
Yeah. Bye.